Hold on just a second. Want to get everything started. Let me just, there we go. Actually, I think I can check. I think I can continue from here. Yes, the gas station. Morning, sugar. The high, the high muckamucks in the ivory towers of Lubury City have demanded we clean our humble gas station. Can you believe the gall of them? First, they build new interstate that reduces passing traffic to a trickle. Then they say we're an eyesore to the few traveling on it. This town of the year thing's put a rocket up all their behinds. If they aren't happy about the state of the place, then they could at least pull their hands in their pocket, rather than expect honest folks like us to foot the bill. Anyways, you best get on. We'll be inside twiddling our thumbs and staring at the walls. All right. Hopefully everybody's doing good this evening. Hopefully everything is going well. Hopefully everybody's having a good 2026. The first and only. Oh, let's see. Where am I missing on this thing? Oh, underneath. Yeah, that would be underneath. That would make sense. And just a little bit this way. Let's see. Whoa, 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 calm the hell down. Calm the hell down there, please. And a little bit right over here. Just gonna get the, just gonna make sure I get this. Am I getting the, yes, I, minus a few parts, I'm sure. There. All right, I might as well just get it. I might as well just get it around the entire thing. Might as well just get this around the entire thing over here. All right. And a little bit right over here. Of course, this is going to be a good. Of course, this thing I'm using right here is going to actually be pretty good to get the floors to. So there's also that. Need to keep down my. I need to keep it down the money I get, mainly so I can get the other. Mainly so I could get the rest of the. The rest of the. Oh my god. The equipment. I couldn't remember what the hell. I couldn't remember what the hell that was called. There. Let me pause just for a second. I'm gonna come here and see what I'm missing. I need, yes, 750 for the last piece for that. That. And we're just gonna go. Just gonna go up this way. Okay. I'll get it figured out. I'll get that figured out a little bit later. I'll get that figured out a little bit later. All right. I think that's the longest thing I have for this particular thing. And a little bit right up here. There we go. There we go. 10%. All right. Let's see. Just make sure I get the edges here. Hold on just a second. Actually, I just noticed that this is the, let's see. Oh, never mind. Never mind. This is the most I could get for this. This is the longest attachment I could get for this thing. Ah. Hey. More floor sections right here. Is this? No, I don't think washing the battery. I don't think washing the battery is such a good idea. Just gonna point that out right there. We're gonna get the curb right here. There. Well, I got the cord. There we go. Let's see. Just a little bit more right here. Hey. All right. Floor section of this cactus is doing good. back over to the floor. I get a little bit distracted. Just get a tad bit distracted. And a little bit right over here. A bit big parts right over here. All right, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. I have to come back, finish that with the regular nozzle. This thing right here ain't gonna be able to get under there. And a little bit right up here. Oh. Okay, so this section of the floor is different than this one. Good to know. Nice. Let me see about getting this thing right. These things right here. Is that one? Yeah, the soap actually tears right through. The soap actually tears right through a lot of that harder dirt. Like this right here. And like there. Get myself another job there. Looks like a gazebo. Okay. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Guessing that's what we're going to be doing next. All right. All right. No wonder this wasn't dinging. Let's see. Ah, perfect. Good. More sections of the floor. More sections of the floor right here. Ah. Never mind. I thought I was going to have a little bit harder trouble getting some of this junk off the floor than I did. Now, getting this underneath, I'm going to have to use one of the nozzles. And I'm going to have to use one of the nozzles to spray under the benches, though. Because this is not going to reach under the benches. Ah, crap. I keep hitting the wrong buttons when I don't mean to. Am I? Well. And I come back. Actually, no, that section of the floor is different, so I need to get. And there we go. There we go. A little bit right over here as well, underneath the tables. Right here. All right. Let's see. Am I missing something? Ah, good. And a little bit right here. Let's see. Now, I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I think I'll come back. Actually, I think I'll come back to those later. I'll come back to the tables. I'll come back to the tables, picnic tables later. And a little bit right over here. And let's see. Oof. I have a little bit of a ways to go where the floor is concerned. All right. A bit right over here. And whoa. Okay, I was wondering what the hell. I was wondering what the hell that noise was. It's just a truck driving down. It was just a truck driving down the street. The floor right here is almost done, but I'm not entirely sure where the hell I'm missing. Oh my god. It's another one of these sections, I think maybe right over here. Well, I got some section right there. All right, hold on. There we go. There we go. And a bit right over here. Let's see. All right, this section of the floor is almost done too. Keyword there being almost. There we go. And a little bit over here. Hey. Almost, well, actually, I wouldn't say almost, but getting a little close to the $700 I need. Getting closer to that 750. I think it was $750 I need for the next tool. Then the next nozzle's like $1,000, which is a little bit troublesome. Crap. It's like a bunch of tires there, and they're getting them. They're getting in the way of this thing I'm trying to use. Yeah, floor section. Floor section here is a pretty big. Oh my god! And from the looks of it, I'm still nowhere near done with the floor. With the floor too. All right. And let's see. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure where I'm missing there, but I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it later. Whoa, there was some lag right there. And right over here. Okay. All right. Oh, I was wondering where the hell. I was wondering where the hell that started. Yeah, floor section. The floor section here is a big chunk of this job. And a little bit right here. Let's see. A little bit right over here. All right. All right. A little bit right. Hey! I think this is the last floor. I think this is the last piece of floor that I need. I think this is the last piece of floor that I need for this job. All right, let me just move around just a little bit. And let's see, a little bit right over here. I do wish there was a little bit. I wish there was like a little bit longer, not or not. I wouldn't say nozzle, but whatever the thing is that's attached to this. As a matter of fact. There, I think this one's actually. I'm not able to tell sometimes, but I do think that this one's actually a little bit bigger than the other one. And hey, all right. Now we got to figure out. Now we got to work on some of the other items that aren't. Oh, well, I'll use this for. I'll use this for this section of floor. And let's see, where am I? Where am I missing right here? There we go. There we go. And all right. There we go. All right. So we got the vending machine. I think it's it. Ah. All right. And there we go. You got that. I am going to start work on the top. I'll work on this cactus right here. Let's see. Hey, very nice. I like to hear multiple things getting cleaned at once. And here. Let's see. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure where I'm missing on this. And a bit right there. Trying to move up and down this thing. Proving to be a little bit annoying. All right. Let's see. All right. I think the cactus is good. Let's see. There we go. Got the pole. Got that pole. And hey. All right. Now for the table. Let's see. Good. This. So yes, this section. Hold on. And where am I missing on this section of wall? Oh, it's all one section. And a bit right there, as a matter of fact. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's nice that the soap just cuts right through most of the junk. Of course, there's still a bunch of junk on here that won't come off that easily. So, oh, I could just switch over. I could just switch over from the soap. All right. All right. This side of the wall is almost done. Got to figure out. Just got to figure out where I'm missing. Hey. And let it right there. Nice. And well, I got two jobs coming in as I work more on this one. Let's see. And there we go. Now did I get the window, but I got not only did I get the window, but I got the frame as well. All right. Let's see. Need to get over here. This section of the wall. I do see an odd chunk of that. Yeah. Yeah, right there. I have a feeling too that I'm going to. Oh. Yep, this looks like. Yep, this looks like where. Looks like exactly what I wasn't being able to do. All right. I'll work on the top here. Work a little bit on the roof. And a little bit right there. All right. This section of roof is this section of roof's almost done. Hey, let's see. And a little bit right under here. All right. There we go. All right. Work on the underside. Work on the underside here. All right. Got that. Let's work on the canopy roof, or the underside of the canopy roof. And there. have a feeling I probably need to... Yes. Where is... Alright. And... right there. Yeah, that soap just tears right through most anything. It's quite nice, to be honest. Hey. And where am I missing it? Oh, right there. Nice. And a little bit right up there. More than purple splotches indicating that yes, the soap would be good for up there. All right, that section's done. Let me just spray the trim here. All right, a bit right there. And a little bit right over here. Nice. And all right, and let's see. Yeah, a little bit more right there. Just gonna put this I'm just going to put this all over. Okay. Hey, there we go. All right. Just work a bit more. Right. Okay, since that didn't ding, I have a feeling I'm going to need to get that from the outside there. That one, I got that one. Let's see. See that this wall isn't done either, which is kind of okay. Well, at least that's done. I'm gonna have to switch over to the spring nozzle to get some of that section there, because it's a little bit too close to the sign. I'm going to see about finishing up this section of roof, and then I'm going to probably have to call it a stream. I'm going to move that dome. I'm going to move that dome because he's kind of in the way. And big section, like a big section of dirt right here. Get around the get around right around there, and there we go. All right, making progress. We're at 83%. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave off for right now. So do me a favor if you would, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for tonight. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.